Buffalo. No, not that Buffalo. I meant Buffalo, the city northwest of New York City that's known for Niagara Falls, Buffalo Bills, and I guess the University of Buffalo. I've actually never been to Buffalo's side of Niagara Falls, and I honestly don't even watch football. But I have visited the University of Buffalo a couple of times. To give you guys some quick lore, I attended Binghamton University. However, I was originally supposed to go to UBuff. I had been waitlisted by Binghamton, so on the deposit deadline, I reluctantly submitted my deposit for UBuff.
1 day later.
The average porn star makes approximately...
Hello?
Welcome to the team.
I had to make the decision between two schools, so after pondering for a quick second, I made the switch to attend Binghamton University instead of the University of Buffalo. And therefore tossing $500 down the drain. But whatever, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is that we're going to visit Buffalo for the last time ever. Probably. Sammy Buccellato, one of my best friends, is finally graduating, and obviously I'm going to be there to see him walk. From Captain Buccellato to Big Bucci, and now, finally, Dr. Buccellato. It all started here in New York City. I got to LaGuardia Airport around 8:07 a.m., quickly got through security, and landed in Buffalo around 10 a.m. Stanley picked me up from the airport after I picked up my bags because Sammy was asleep. And as soon as we got back, Stanley went to the room to KO as well. I took this free time to get some Tim Hortons because they don't really have that in New York City. By the time I got back to the Airbnb, Sammy was actually already awake, walking Cash, his dog.
Last piss in Buffalo, huh? Damn! You got a rock behind you, buddy.
Aw, look at Cash. Cash is so cute. He's such a good, obedient dog and would never run outside without his leash or owner. Well, this dude Cash snuck outside while we weren't looking, so Sammy and I had to spend the next 15 minutes trying to catch him. And by we, I mean Sammy. It was really entertaining though, I'm not gonna lie. Sammy had to leave temporarily to do some pre-graduation errands, so in the meantime, I just did what anybody would do. Watch some poker and pretend to know exactly what they're thinking.
This is gonna be a full house or a bluff. I fold.
Negreanu lets it go. What did Bonomo have? King, queen. It was a bluff.
What an idiot. Even I knew that was a bluff. Everything was going great until I got a call from Akib, another one of my best friends.
Brother, I don't think I can make it to Buffalo.
Akib was supposed to fly into Buffalo tonight, along with 3 other friends, Sean, Mackay, and Sunny. But, to our dismay, everybody's flight got cancelled. It was graduation week at Buffalo, so finding last-minute seats for that night was near impossible. It was really looking like the 4 of them were going to miss out on Sammy's graduation. However, like the hero I am, I took command of the situation and found a way for them to come up. The solution? They do a car rental and drive 6 hours straight through the night to get to Buffalo at 3 a.m. Their credit cards were sent. The vehicle was booked. Now, all we had to do was wait. During that time though, I picked up some alcohol and ordered some Chinese food with Stanley. Sammy's finished his errands around 8:30 p.m. so the 3 of us just sat at home to watch the New York Knicks lose the 5th playoff game against the Celtics.
Hello darkness, my old friend.
And the Timberwolves eliminating my GOAT, Stephen Curry, from the playoffs. After getting robbed of our money by legitimate corporations, we decided to take our luck somewhere else. Somewhere where everyone had equal chances of winning. Somewhere fair and where everyone walks out happy. The casino. But Stanley was on a mission tonight.
I'm on a mission from God!
He could smell the Baccarat gods lulling him with whispers of banker, player, natural nines. Unfortunately, the Baccarat gods must have been drunk tonight because Stanley got absolutely rinsed.
Go home. Go home. Right now.
After 2 grueling hours of getting our pockets ran, Akib and the others finally made it to Buffalo. They joined us at the casino, which prompted us to stay an extra 4 hours. Finally, at 6 a.m., we started to head back to the Airbnb. Everybody but Akib was down money, but that didn't stop him from showing off in front of us.
Money maker.
We got back to the Airbnb, and from 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. we laid around, drank some more, walked the dog, and found this.
Should I tell the guy, like, you guys left a
fucking
sausage?
a cooked shaboing boing in the air fryer.
And took a quick nap. When we woke up, since it was going to be our last time in Buffalo, Akib and Sunny wanted to go to the university bookstore to pick up some Buffalo merch. Unfortunately, not everyone called off work, so some people had to stay in and be corporate slaves. Bookstore was next to the campus, so we decided to take a stroll through Memory Lane.
It's just like a sex dungeon.
What?
But first, a quick food stop. Lecture halls, check. Library, check. Lego exhibit, check. Shortly after, we got bored and left campus.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
We stopped by a local CVS near the Airbnb to pick up some water for everybody. With all the alcohol we've been drinking, it was only a matter of time until we ended up like this. We got back around 3:10 p.m.
So cute.
Sammy needed to be at the ceremony at 4 p.m. With the remaining time that we had, I decided to give Sammy a photo shoot. Afterwards, I quickly dropped Sammy off on campus and returned back to the Airbnb. In that meantime, everybody else was getting ready, and afterwards we collectively headed out at 5 p.m.
How's the parking looking in there?
We walked inside the stadium and the workers navigated us to where the ceremony was happening. There were so many students graduating, it was hard for us to figure out where Sammy was sitting. We wanted to get the best seats possible, so we walked around for a while and sat down on the side where we had a direct view of soon-to-be Dr. Buccellato.
With the recognition that health is about more than the lack of disease.
We wanted to be the loudest supporters, so we collectively decided to bark when it was his turn to walk the stage. But it didn't really turn out the way we had planned.
Yeah! You didn't even bark! You didn't even bark!
The ceremony itself lasted another hour, but we didn't stay for the entire duration.
It's like my shirt. It's Sammy.
It took us a while to find Sammy and his family, partially because Sammy told me that he was purposely avoiding us because of our troublemaking tendencies, which is crazy to me because don't we look like a bunch of sweet, responsible adults? The post-ceremony was cute. Sammy was gifted champagne and flowers, and everybody was lined up to take turns taking pictures with the new doctor.
He did it accidentally!
Meanwhile, I took the opportunity to don Sammy's robe and make my parents proud for a quick 30 seconds by pretending to be Dr. Chow.
Yours? Just from that? Shit. I'm official, dude. How's the fit?
Right before we were about to leave campus though, Sammy and his fledglings wanted to perform one last mating call. Next on our list, food. Sammy had to join his family for a post-graduation meal, so the 6 of us went to pick up some HCK hot chicken. There was a dispensary near the restaurant, so we took a quick smoke break and then joined the others inside to feast on some spicy chicken. Now that the serious business was finished, we got home and did what mature men would do. Play some Twister, some Connect 4, and conduct serious interviews amongst each other.
Hey yo, what's up, motherfuckers? Back here with another video. Today we got a special interview.
72-71, yo, let's do it.
Dr. Big Gucci.
Yo, camera's right there if you look at the camera.
Dr. Big Gucci.
Alright. No fuck going on. The question of the day is, would you rather have a dot daughter or a gay son?
Man, I'd rather have
I don't really remember how the rest of the night went because this was me at 12
I
a.m.
know what the fuck going on. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, baby. Yes, sir.
The next morning, I wake up to find Akib passed out on the bed next to me.
Damn, Cash, what'd you do to him?
Played some Super Smash against Sammy, and somehow he cooked me with my own pre-made character. I got flashbacks of Alan in Michigan. So I quit, and the two of us decided to go pick up some Chick-fil-A instead. After finishing our food, Sammy and I didn't have anything planned to do for the remainder of our time in Buffalo. So we walked Cash around UB campus so that Sammy could get some more graduation pictures. We passed more time later that night by playing some poker, and by 11 p.m. it was time to pregame for the night out. I went to the nearby alcohol store to cop some more liquor, and by 12:13 a.m., we were all en route to the venue in downtown Buffalo. Sammy had hit up one of the bottle girls to reserve a table for us, but when we got to the club, it was pretty dead. So we ended up slipping out of the club and went to a different one that was right across the street. The roof was much more packed than the first club we went to, so we stayed here for around 2 hours until they closed and kicked us out at 3 a.m. The party continued back at our Airbnb. We drank some more and then cooked some steak that was sponsored by Jacqueline and her friends. My solo flight back to New York City was at 9 a.m., so at 6 a.m. I realized there wasn't really any point in sleeping. So Sammy, Akib, and I took Jacqueline and her friends back home, and we ended up chilling in Jacqueline's room for around 30 minutes, having some nice calm chats between the four of us. The three of us got back to the Airbnb at 7 a.m. and we watched the remaining people just clear out. Luckily, the airport was really close to the Airbnb, so I used the available time to take a quick rest in bed with my sweet prince. At around 7:50 a.m., I went into Sammy's room to see if he was ready to drive to the airport. Spoiler alert, he was not. Dr. Bucci was able to get ready to go in an impressive 4 minutes. I got dropped off at the airport at 8:07 a.m. with more than enough time to get through security and board with no issue. The flight was nothing special, other than the fact that we had a whole Frenchie standing on someone's lap. Mid-descent, I was trying to figure out a way home from JFK Airport. I checked Uber and that thing was, what? $60?
Get the fuck out of here.
So my broke ass followed these signs to the air trains, and then took the E train, and then walked back home. After I got home, I quickly showered and then went right to sleep. So yeah, I guess that's a wrap on Buffalo. It's definitely a little bit bittersweet, you know, this whole end of the chapter situation, but I'm super grateful for all of the experiences and memories I've had with everybody up there. You know, on the flight back, there was a lot of reminiscing on my part, particularly about high school, thinking about how different everybody used to be. If somebody had told me back then that a couple of years into the future, I would be flying to Buffalo to see Sammy walk the stage and become a doctor, I never would have believed that. But then again, Sammy's dream back then was, and honestly probably still is to this day, was to become heavyweight champion of the world. So, doctor, heavyweight champion of the world, to Sammy, if you're watching this, I want you to know that I am extremely proud of you. Seeing you walk across that stage made me realize just how far you've come from a couple of years ago. Academically, obviously, but more so as a person. You were known as the high schooler.
High schooler?
You don't belong here, underclassman.
We all made fun of you just because you were the junior that wanted to hang out with us, you know, the older kids. I remember back then when Mini Bucci used to come to me for relationship advice and life advice, and I would try my best to help with my limited pool of knowledge. But now it's different. You no longer ask how to do something. You do it yourself and ask for insight afterwards. But not for direction now, but for perspective. We've developed a relationship now where we can bounce and share ideas off of each other as equals, no longer as like a senior and a junior asking for help. But I wanted to express that this is not the end of the journey. This is merely an end of a chapter that has been amazing thus far, and I'm so fortunate to have been a part of it. But now, Dr. Buccellato, a new chapter begins. A blank chapter that is completely yours to write. I, for one, am extremely excited to see the future of Sammy Buccellato. And although life is full of mysteries and uncertainties, there is one thing that is for certain. Wherever and whatever life throws at you, I will be there by your side through it all. Congratulations once again, Dr. Buccellato. I have and will always have so much love for you, my brother. And to everyone else that's watching, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed this different style of video this time. And if you guys did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Please. Since you're already doing those things, you might as well check these videos out as well, right?